ABC, it's Greeno. I want to do a quick update video. I went out yesterday, did just a little bit of looking around, a couple shops, picked up a couple things, but also have a few things in, one on eBay, and just a few things I've pulled out from the to be listened to shelves. So, gonna get started. Picked this up yesterday. Josephus. It's pretty cool. I think this is their second album, self-titled. It's from 70 or 71. Evidently these guys put out 2 albums in 1 year, and the first album, from what I've read in that Endless Trip book, is the better one. And like I said, this is the second one. It's a 180-gram reissue. I found it used. And it's pretty good. About half the album is really kind of good, hard rock leanings. But then there's a little bit of oddity on it, like there's a country song that's pretty bad, and a song called Jimmy Jimmy, which is kind of like a ballady, kind of just bad. But some of the other stuff, got some really cool songs on it. Found this AC/DC live from the Atlantic Studios. I think this is kind of a harder one to find. Never really come across many of them. And this is a promo only, promotional use only, not for sale, and it's a white label. I believe this was only put out like as a promo. I don't know if it was actually put out for sale. I haven't done a lot of investigation into it, but I mean, I've seen them around, and usually they go for a little bit of money. So it was in fairly decent shape, so I grabbed it. This was kind of cool. Never seen this before. Hendrix, Band of Gypsies, 12-inch single. It's an Australian pressing, Polydor. It's got Who Knows, Machine Gun, Changes, Power of Soul, Message to Love, We Gotta Live Together. So actually, it's not a 12-inch single. I just saw the side A when I picked it up. I just thought it was a quick EP, but this is a full length. It's a pretty cool cover. Haven't listened to this yet. Just got it yesterday. Don't know much about it. Let's see here. Recorded live, Fillmore East, New York, 1970. So it's a live show. It's an original, or a real pressing. It's not a bootleg or anything. So that's kind of cool. I grabbed this cheap. Utopia, Adventures in Utopia. Just kind of picking up some of the Todd Rundgren stuff here lately. Haven't listened to this yet either. The guy at the shop's telling me this one's kind of more of got a little bit of a new wave kind of sound to it. So that'd be interesting. I found another Moog album, Switched On Rock, the Moog Machine. I like these things. I pick them up whenever I come across any of them. Got, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 now. It's just, songs from that era played on a Moog. Jumpin' Jack Flash, Yummy Yummy Yummy, Time of the Season, Hey Jude, Keep Me Hanging On. Well, it's a cool cover. So it's fairly cheap. This it's kind of picked up because I saw Mark up in Pittsburgh show this. Mad Mike Monsters Volume 1. I believe that's who showed it. And this Mad Mike guy was, if I remember right, like a DJ or something up in Pittsburgh. And it's got a lot of old 60s stuff on it. I haven't even opened this one yet. Check it out. This was a 50-cent find. It just looked kind of cool. The Strand. I'm hoping it's going to be rock. They kind of look like they will be. So 50 cents. Give it a shot. And it's promo on Island. That's pretty much what I picked up yesterday. Got a few things I want on eBay. I'll show you those. Got Maniacs, Shouted Out. It's metal, of course. These guys are from the UK. This is like '84, and kind of the tail end of the new wave of British heavy metal. And they had, I don't know, 3, 4 albums, a couple of other ones by them. Pretty cool band. This I know absolutely nothing about, but I got all these from the same guy. So Vandale, Stale, Ferrari. I don't know. This isn't in English. These guys were from the Netherlands. And I thought this was kind of interesting. The guy in the post on eBay wrote, it's in great shape, and it is, vinyl's killer, but somebody wrote on the label. So I got it and was like, man, why would somebody do that? And it has like whatever the record, Perot, whatever the label name is, and then they marked it out and put Vandale, and I don't know, just squiggled something on there. But then I got looking, and on the back of the album, the cover has the same thing. And I mean, it's in red ink and all that. It was actually done like, pressed like that, printed like that. So somebody didn't write on this. This is how it actually came. And the squiggle thing here is an identical one on the other. So it was printed like that, pressed like that. So there wasn't writing on it, just kind of odd. But I haven't listened to that yet. Like I said, I just got it. It's not in English. So next, Vanadium. These guys were from Italy. A Race with the Devil. This is their second album, and these guys are pretty cool. Just heavy metal. Have some of their stuff on CD. This is an original Italian pressing. And you also had their first album, Metal Rock. This is also an original Italian pressing. Pretty cool. Don't see those pop up too often. And the last thing I got from eBay was Trauma, Scratch and Scream. This is on Shrapnel. It's pretty good. I mean, it's just kind of a little bit of speed metal, heavy metal. This is actually the band that Cliff Burton was in whenever he left these guys to join Metallica. He's not on this album. I don't think they've released anything when he was with them. And some stuff, excuse me, stuff I pulled out just to, I've had for a while and haven't got around to listening to yet. Blue Oyster Cult, Imaginos, sorry. This is pretty good. This is from '88. Yeah. This is like pretty epic. I really like this. I'd never heard this before. And it's a killer cover. But it's like a whole, whole storyline behind the album. Each song. Pretty cool. Next, Johnny Winter's White Hot and Blue. And it's just, blues. Definitely cool album. And then a couple older things. This is Asylum Choir. Look inside the Asylum Choir. It's like psych pop on Smash from '69. This actually has Leon Russell was in this. This is really good. I believe this was the only album they did, and it's got like touches of a little bit of sound like the Beatles, Yellow Submarine, Magical Mystery Tour around it and that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool. And these next couple remind me of something Zach would pick up, Zeke. and they look cool, so I grabbed them. They were cheap a long time ago. This is Joel Scott Hill, Chris Etheridge, and Johnny Barbado, LA Getaway. Man, this is really good. It's like 71, 72. It's a German pressing. And I knew, not gonna lie, I knew absolutely nothing about these guys. So I looked it up, and these guys have been in, like, you know, Flying Burrito Brothers, Jefferson Airplane, Crosby, Stills, Nash. And these guys play with a lot of different people, and it's just good, just like singer-songwriter kind of stuff. It's really cool. So that was kind of a blind buy, and it paid off. Really liked it. Something I think Zach would really dig. And the last thing is Dan Hicks and his Hot Licks. Where's the Money? This is pretty cool, man. This is a live show, and I don't know what you want to call this kind of music, but it reminds me of like Squirrel Nut Zippers from a few years back, Hot Club of Cowtown, just that, you know, stand-up bass and somebody playing brushes on a snare drum kind of thing. And it's on Blue Thumb. I think this came out in 69, 68, if I remember, right around that era. But just reminds me of something, these two especially remind me of something Zach would pick up and show. But that's it. Haven't really done a lot of digging here lately, and kind of spending more time going through the stuff I've already got and checking it out and putting it away. So, alright, hope everybody's having a good weekend. See you later.